Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Ranita and I love getting into beauty and makeup related content. So today we're going to be covering the new makeup releases and I'm really excited about this. There's a lot of stuff to cover. I haven't done this in a while, so I thought, today since I have a bit of time, why not get into these? Now there's a lot of stuff that I've seen, a couple of things in stories as well, so let me just run through all of these things. I'm probably going to look at a lot of different beauty releases in this video, so buckle down if you want to go get a drink or just play me as you're doing housework or something. That would be cool. But yeah, let's get into the first one. So this one over here, and I'm just going to slide over to this side so there's more space. This is Adept packaging. I recently saw this on their stories and it looks like they're kind of like asking for feedback on whether we would like this. I liked it. I think it looks pretty nice and it seems like they're going to be going into like more metallic looking palettes next year. I've never really had a problem with Adept's old design, though I love their palette designs. I've loved every single one of them. So the other thing that they had shown us was a holiday 2024 sneak peek. It says coming in 2024 and it says make sure you opted into our email list. I highly recommend that as well, simply because the way that it is, they give you all these discounts and stuff if you've opted into the email list. So if you haven't done that, do so. And if you ever want to purchase something by Adept and use my code Ranita, you can do that. It gets you a discount as well. Now I was looking at this palette in close-up. It looks like it's something that's going to be called Vivette, and I'm really interested in seeing what this is going to look like, because it kind of has the same lace packaging but with sequins, it seems. Yeah, it has sequins, but it's kind of similar to two of the other palettes they've released, and that would be the Unity Duality palettes as well as the Flying Fiddles one. So when I saw this, I thought, okay, looks similar, and it's a tinier palette, so I'm like, okay, let's see what is going to be inside. Obviously some beautiful holiday tones, sparkly things I'm hoping for, so that's going to be exciting. Now Adept also sent me their lip glosses, the Simplicity ones, with the last release, and they were lovely. They were fantastic. I really enjoyed using them, and I think that whatever's coming out from Adept, I'm excited and I'm here for it. Now the other thing that I saw was this over here, the Icy Nude Eyeshadow Palette by Huda Beauty. This is going to be $69 and this is a sneak peek. I'm sure that others have already covered this, but I still thought I would get into it. I personally don't feel like this is the most exciting palette. I've seen Huda Beauty's palettes before and I don't know why, but for some reason I just don't feel like these are the most fancy ones. I'm really taken up with Alter Ego at the moment because I feel like Alter Ego gives you wonderful nude shades at a very affordable price, and the pans are definitely smaller, but I feel that they're just more worth it. I feel it's more value for money because it's also less wastage. If you have a smaller pan, you're not going to have like a full makeup palette by the end of the year if you're only using those pans, and you're gonna basically hit the pan. So in a way, I don't know, I kind of don't mind seeing smaller eyeshadow pans. It kind of makes me feel like I can pay less, use up the product, like actually get into using it and then move on to another product. But anyway, thoughts on Icy Nude, not the most exciting one, and for $69, especially for shades like this where you can just go, like I said, to anything like Juvia's Place, you can go to Alter Ego and you can get similar shades like this. It just feels really overpriced, and I think that's one of the reasons I've never really been attracted to the Huda Beauty palettes. I feel like they're severely overpriced a lot of the times. This over here is by Veri Beauty. Now I'm really excited about this because this is basically a clarifying shampoo and conditioner set from what I've seen, and I kind of feel like they're getting into spooky season as well by doing this. It kind of feels to me like Veri has decided to just go in and give people a little bit of something that can be related to the season, I guess, and I'm pretty excited about this because I think that it looks really fun. Now I did get an email about this and I was really excited obviously when I did, because I would love to see a clarifying shampoo and conditioner by Veri. I'm definitely going to be purchasing this. I actually purchased the pumpkin spice ones as well, and I have a code with them, so if you ever want to go and pick up anything from Veri, you can use my code if you wish and you can get a little bit of a discount. But Veri has basically changed my hair. I absolutely love them. I don't think I'm going to be using any other shampoo anytime soon, and I've managed to kind of get a good hair care routine right now. I use a bit of tea tree oil, and then I use castor oil every now and then to hydrate my scalp, to get the hair growing, to stimulate blood flow, and on top of that I use Veri. So I used to have to shower and wash my hair every single day, and that was just crazy for me. but after using Viore and getting into like a better, healthier routine, I think that I can go like even 5 days without washing my hair. Like now it's gotten to that point and I'm so happy. I've incorporated the tea tree oil, like I mentioned, castor oil. All of that plays a very big difference in my hair health, and it shines more, it feels better, my scalp feels healthier. The one thing I will say though is that I don't have like very clean water coming out, you know, through the thing, because I'm in Florida and they put so much like chemicals and stuff to clean the water, which I get, but it's also like adding to the buildup, so I don't really like that, and I need to get something that clarifies. So now that I know that Viore is coming up with this, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to try that out and I will let you know my thoughts on that. But for now, if you haven't tried out the pumpkin spice shampoo, which I have, I've really been enjoying it. My hair smells like pumpkin spice. It's so nice and the shampoo is so cute. So if you haven't seen those and you were thinking about trying something new for your hair, I say go and give Viore a try. It's really fun. They come up with different scents every season. They had come up with a lychee and a coconut thing and something else. There were 4 things they had come up with during summer, and I got 2 of them, tried those, loved those as well. But I've basically now been using Viore since January 2024 and I absolutely love their products. So yeah, honestly, just take my word for it. Go and try it out, see if it does anything for your hair. It changed my hair health, so that's the reason why I like sharing it every now and then. I'm very excited whenever I see new things coming from them. Now I'd like to get into this beautiful palette over here by Natasha Denona, which looks really pretty. So this is the newer one. It's called the Roxa Palette, and it really looks pretty. It's a 2024 limited edition palette for the holidays. You can see what the colors are like. This is really beautiful, as you can see, just, you know, the pinks, the purples, mauves. This may be, you know, one of the palettes I'm actually attracted to. I think it's nice. I like the mix of purples, more pink I think though in this palette over here, but it seems nice and it seems festive in a way, like different colors, which is nice, you know, because usually when I think of Christmas I think of greens and reds, but it's kind of nice to actually just see something different pop up. So this has 15 shades. It's a midi palette featuring the richest, most vibrant purple, violet and fuchsia hues, and it was inspired by the award, that's Natasha Denona's award-winning classic Lila eyeshadow palette. So it's got color shifting, sparkling metallics, and you get that wet effect apparently from the new pink shade. There's a graphic design shade assembled with new filling technology for a customizable duochrome. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I think in a way we have already seen this in indie brands, yeah, like I've already seen Adept do this, so it's not new for me by any means, but they basically break down all of it, and it's going to be available on the 18th of October, so that's already, you know, like it's here. So if, yeah, you want to go and grab that, you can. It's going to be available online on Sephora on the 19th. I'm just not sure if this is something that I would actually pick up on my own. Hopefully at some point comes in through Ipsy, because I have received stuff from Ipsy before and that was always appreciated and nice. Next I have this over here, which is Wicked Widow Beauty's latest launch. It's going to be coming soon. We need more details on this obviously, so it's basically available for pre-order on Friday, October 18th at 11 a.m. and they've basically shown us, so yeah, it's already come out. It's called Tales of Terror, A Haunting, and you can see how beautiful the colors are. So there's an eyeshadow palette, there's these beautiful highlighters, and then there's a purple blusher, and there's also these really interesting lipstick colors. So I kind of feel that they're very fun. Like I think the orange would probably be the one that I go for, because, you know, yeah, I like playing it safe sometimes, but I still like the fact that they're going into fun colors, because I feel like with Lime Crime, they were the ones that I can think of. They were, I think, the first, you know, makeup brand that I had heard of that was doing such fun colors, and I think a lot of us miss that in a way, because when we're looking for something new or different, it's so hard to find it. So kind of seeing Wicked Widow go into this and knowing the quality that Wicked Widow has, this is going to be awesome. I also have a code with them, so if you ever want to pick these things up, you can definitely go and do so. You know, you can use whichever code you want, honestly, but I just really love the fact that they've come up with such a beautiful collection, and even the swatches for these look amazing. I would absolutely love to play with this eyeshadow palette, and I love the design. Everything about this is just perfect. I love that, you know, they've come up with this and they've done it this way. Let's go and check out the makeup prices. So for the palette, it's basically $58, and then of course the blush and stone, it's going to be $18. The highlighter will be $18 as well, and then lipsticks will be 16 each, and if you get everything as a collector box, it's going to be 165. So apparently some of the products have actually been stuck in customs. Wicked Widow has basically mentioned that, you know, it's a bit out of their control, but they're going to be sent out, you know, like all the PR and stuff, it's also going to be sent out with the orders. So yeah, that's probably the delay. I hope that I get something, and I hope that I'm able to review it for you, because I'd absolutely love to do that. And like, that would be so perfect. Now let's move on to the next thing. This is the next thing. This is Sinful Echo's launch, and honestly, I have all of these palettes, and I've also done swatches for them. So yeah, you'll be seeing that pretty soon, and I'm honestly very excited by these color stories. You can see that there's 3 of them, and they look absolutely gorgeous. I just think that these look so fun as well, just very new, different color stories. So it looks like a lot of fun here, and you know, they are launching on the 25th of October at 6 p.m. EST. Now you can see that from these 3 different palettes, you know, there are different color stories that are coming through over here. There's lots of different stuff that you can see, and these are some swatches. I'll have mine up pretty soon as well, so these are some that have already been done. And you know, this is very vibrant. They have, you know, duochromes, and they have 1 multi-chrome each from what I was told, and I think that, you know, that's really great. It just gives options, variety, and I was very excited when I saw that Sinful Echos was coming up with a new collection, because I really loved their Lotus Bloom collection, and I thought that, you know, okay, if they're coming up with new palettes, I'd be very interested in that. The color stories here are absolutely gorgeous. I like looking at the swatches that I did like yesterday. It's going to be $35, but there's also going to be a sale, so it'll be $32, I think, for each palette. Is it? Yeah, it looks like that. So if there's more information, I will definitely mention that to you, but it seems that they are going to be doing a sale. So you get each palette for $32. Now here we have some new things by Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty Arcane Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer. They've come up with some pretty shades, I think perfect for the season again, and all the packaging and stuff is so well done. So if you were looking for some new shades to add to your collection, you can certainly go and do that. You know, just looking at all of these beautiful shades over here and all of the packaging, I think everything looks really nice. And let's go down and see how much this is. So it's $21 each, and it's going to be available on the 1st and 2nd of November. So if you were planning to pick any of these things up, just keep that in mind. There's also this over here, which is the Fenty Beauty Arcane Diamond Bomb All Over Diamond Veil. So this sounds to me like a highlighter that's suitable for everything. Like, you know, like if you want to put it here on your collarbone and stuff, it should be fine. Looks like a very beautiful gold. And of course, Fenty, I feel that they just have excellent quality. Everything in general that you see from Fenty is, you know, really good. So I think that, you know, whatever it is that they're going to be putting out will be fantastic. And this is going to be $42, and it's a pressed powder. This is a makeup release by Blend Bunny Cosmetics and Robert Welch, and this is the palette that they've put out, plus 2 different lip glosses by the look of it. It's launched already on the 18th, and you know, it's called the Divination collection, and I was pretty interested in the colors of this. I did see a couple of people saying things on Reddit about how they would have liked to have seen a smaller palette and everything, but to me, I think that Blend Bunny is kind of known for their bigger palettes, and that's what, you know, was winning them customers, and it made them blow up because, you know, it was excellent quality. So I think that this is actually a very pretty palette. I like the color story, but I can also understand how for some people it may be overwhelming, but I think if you're a makeup artist and you're actually doing work, having all of these colors is so helpful, because, you know, it's the same thing with the appeal with Be Perfect Cosmetics from the UK. I used to really love their palettes because you would get this big range of colors and you don't have to like reach for anything else because everything's in that one palette. So if that's your vibe, then this would be perfect for you because you're getting everything. You don't have to jump around to grab something new. So that's basically the way that I'm taking the Blend Bunny palette. I have yet to try any of their eyeshadow palettes, and I kind of feel like maybe it is time to actually get into some of them. I did see that, you know, they are bringing back the Blends palette. It's the original one, yeah, I thought maybe I should try and get something like that. But of course, these are all matte shades, so again, it depends on your preference, what you like. If you're somebody who likes more shimmers, then, you know, yeah, obviously the Blends palette would not be the thing, but luckily the latest palette is a mixture of both. This over here is a cologne by a brand I have never heard of. So this is called the Floral Tag, but it really got to me because check out this description. It says, experience the nostalgia of your grandmother's kitchen with the scent of warm, sweet apple pie baking in the oven. Imagine the sweet Granny Smith apples, freshly squeezed orange juice, crunchy almonds, warm brown sugar, and a pinch of cinnamon mixed together with freshly churned butter. Honestly, all of this is making me so hungry because I absolutely love apple pie. So honestly, just seeing all of this is so exciting. Now let's go into the notes. We've got Granny Smith apple, buttercream, bourbon, cinnamon, almond, sweet orange, brown sugar, cloves, and nutmeg. And it's already available. I'm so keen to actually go and get this because honestly, like with fall, I've actually been reaching more for like all of my gourmand scents. I've been reaching for spicy scents, for apple scents. I love apples, by the way, so when it comes to smelling like an apple, I just love it. I used to live in DKNY. This is taken directly from the Floral Tag's website. It is $50 for 30 ml. Seems that if you want to get a sample size, that's $8, and then there's a mini body butter of the same scent for $38. I don't know, I mean, this seems like an indie brand, and I don't know why, but I feel like it's so reasonable. I mean, $50 for 30 ml. There are some brands that just charge so much, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I kind of really appreciate when I can find a brand that's, you know, more reasonable. But of course, in terms of staying power and stuff, it's hard to tell because I don't see any reviews here. So I'm actually thinking that maybe I need to actually, you know, get into this and maybe check it out at some point. I think I would absolutely love to do that. Alright, so next we have this beautiful palette here, which is called Pumpkin Spice, and this is by Pastel Roses. This is a UK brand, and I'm honestly pretty interested in this palette because I've just heard so many good things. Just check out those swatches. Oh my goodness, stunning. And then there seems to be some single pressed shadows as well in this collection, but I'm all here for autumn and for fall, and you know, anything that's new, I would love to try it. So I'm actually pretty interested in this. Now let me go and see if they've given us prices. They haven't. It just says that there's an eyeshadow palette, and then there's Poisoned Marbles eyeshadow collection. So it's a limited collection of 12 enchanting shadows. So let me go and check and see if they have any more information on this on their page, because I'd absolutely love to know, you know, if there's more information on this. But the colors, oh yes, they've put, okay, so I don't see prices, but I do see you know, like swatches and stuff. So this is what you're getting with the palette. It looks really nice. This is what, yeah, the swatches from the palette look like. You can see what all of them are like, and I think I'm kind of interested in this. And then these are the 12 you know, single eyeshadows that they have, which are, you know, the poisoned thing, poison collection, but they look really pretty. And then Rainbow Coast, oh my gosh, that is so freaking gorgeous. It feels like a dive in the ocean, and then you're just seeing beautiful coral, and oh my goodness, that is just so freaking stunning. I think I want to get this. I just wish that there were some prices or something that, you know, I could actually see. It says it's already coming out on the 19th of October, so I better run and actually get some of this because it really looks fantastic. And that would be my very first Pastel Roses, you know, like actual like purchase, and you know, first time trying it, but it just looks fantastic. Like I would absolutely love to get that. This particular perfume caught me simply because it just looks so yummy. Like there's something so gourmand about the design. It feels like something sweet just looking at it. So it's called Musk Po Amber by Cartilage. Let's go and see. Okay, yeah, this is another photo of it. It's such a pretty bottle. I would love to have this on, you know, my like table and stuff. It's just so pretty. So let's see what it has. It's got Radiant Bergamot, Juicy Pear, I love pear, the warmth of frankincense meeting a heart of creamy hazelnut, lush rose, and jasmine sambac. Wrapped in the sensuality of vanilla, cedarwood, and musk, it's a fragrance that lingers long after the moment has passed. Wow, that sounds so yummy. I'm so interested in this one. I really would like to. So I actually just went and I'm looking at the brand page right now, and it looks like they have some really pretty bottles. And obviously the bottle makes a big difference, right? Like in, you know, obviously being attracted to a perfume, if it's in a boring bottle, I don't know how attracted I would be to it. So yeah, I think that design definitely matters. But I think that this is so yummy. Like I would honestly love to get this. This perfume is actually $34 and 04 cents. Very weird pricing. I'm wondering if they I think they do ship to the US because I can see the US flag there, but it's such a reasonable price. Like I was not expecting it to be that cheap, especially for 100 ml. So I can only wonder, you know, if this is actually a very good perfume or what, but I'm so interested in it, so I'm considering actually getting this. And it looks like here they've told us the top notes, and I really love pear. I do love hazelnut as well. I don't really care as much for vanilla, like, you know, if it's a completely vanilla kind of perfume and stuff, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I do like my pear. So that's probably the biggest appeal, and also the bottle design. I think that was done so well. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So I think this is pretty cool because this is Catrice Cosmetics advent calendar, and you'd be surprised, but Catrice actually has some really awesome products. I really enjoyed using their eyeliners, even though this is like a more drugstore brand kind of quality, but I actually really love their products. And I know that if they have an advent calendar, it's probably not going to be super expensive. So if you were looking for something to buy that's not going to break the bank, maybe this would be the thing for you. This is the other thing that really got my interest, the Tom Ford Rose Exposed perfume. The main notes are white pepper, rosewater, rose, and sandalwood, and I think that, you know, this will be interesting. I've actually gone and tried out quite a few of Tom Ford's perfumes at Sephora. I also borrowed some from a friend at one point, and I really liked the things that I've smelled so far. I just wish it was a bit cheaper, obviously, as I'm sure everybody else does, and that's why we're going, you know, for like dupe brands and stuff. But this sounds very interesting, and I like rose. I don't mind rose. I feel like it reminds me of India in a way, because Indians really love roses, and just smelling like the fresh flowers and stuff is always so nice. It's a lovely experience for your nose. So yeah, this sounds like a fun thing that's going to be launching as well. And you know what, that's all I have for you. I'm very surprised myself, because yeah, this is probably the shortest releases, but these were the things that basically caught my eye and I wanted to alert you about. So I hope that it was fun going through this short video. I'll see you soon for another one. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you have the most wonderful week. Bye bye.